Alright, here's the scenario for this video. Win or stay home. Here with Game 5. Guys, welcome to Seattle Sonic Basketball. I'm just going to do Game 5. I got to go to work in the next hour. But I wanted to get this video in before that. Kind of want to push the series along. Kind of weird for me to do a video on a Sunday. But I'm just going to keep it going. Because I want to find out if we can get a win on our own floor. And, of course, in the last game, we stayed off elimination. Eldon James had his best game in the playoffs. And we stayed off elimination by beating the Grizzlies at home. And I still do not understand the rotation. Generally, everybody's got the minutes I want them to have. So chances are I stick with it. You know, I stick with this lineup the way it is because the CPU is probably going to change it anyway. If I change it, they'll change it back. I guess I have the coach override on. I don't know how to cut it off. But I'm cool with what we're doing now. Elder James is back hot. And we're just going to get into Game 5. Game 5 at home. See if we can get this dub real quick before I go to work. We're going to go ahead and play this game. Yes, sir. The Baltimore Barons have been eliminated. That's another expansion franchise team out of the playoffs. We don't want to be the second one. So we're going to get it done on the road. Why did I just do that? I'm going to probably change their uniforms. I don't know. I am about these uniforms. I go crazy with the uniforms. You're not wearing Vancouver. You will wear that. That's fine. Get into this game real quick before I have to hit the Hooskow. It's weird, too, because at my job, they're trying to reduce hours. And so they'll say, okay, you come in later on Wednesday. Instead of coming in at 7, you'll come in at 8. I'm like, well, if we're doing that, why can't I just come in at 8 on Sunday like I always wanted to do? But my job's pretty flexible. It's one of those jobs that, it's not a factory job. It's definitely not that. It's definitely more lenient on things than my other job was. So I can get away with stuff that I normally could not get away with when I worked in a factory. So I'm cool with it. I just want to see if we can get Game 5.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Elimination game tonight. This series stands at 3-1. Welcome to the Western Conference Playoffs on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Brent Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie DeForce, hosting the Memphis Grizzlies, facing the home team. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's John Morant, and it's Giddey 8-2. Here's Malone.
Get the ball. Steal by Fleming. Fast break to Suggs. And we get the party started in Seattle.
Insult to injury with the dunk off the steal. Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Morant good. They cover numbers in transition. This rebound by Memphis. This team is really down 3-1 in the series, but they have a chance to gain some momentum.
Well, they definitely came out flat in this series, but with 2 of the final 3 games at home, they still have a chance.
Here's Malone, 5 to shoot. Outside for Ryan.
Rebound by Williams.
three, James.
Offensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Payne. Check by James. Pass to Malone. Here's Payne.
Yeah, I just got a text saying we're gonna have a 1,000-piece truck. Are you worried? I'm like, no, I'm not worried. We got everybody there. We should be good. I just really want to get this game in, man. I did not want to just go and say, okay, I'm gonna wait till later. I want to try to push this series, man, and try to get these games out of here. And I think the way I have it set up is pretty good. You do the first, 4 games is games 1 and 2. Good defense by Williams. And then game 5, 6, and 7, you kind of leave them separate. Good shot. And the Seattle Sonics up 8-0 on the Memphis Grizzlies.
It just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Of course, I had this video loaded. I'm not going to stay here to have the video loaded. I mean, I'm just trying to get this recording in before I go to work. And Malone, him and Jared Jackson, man, they're a problem. But I think we can handle it. I'm not really too concerned about it. I think we'll do good. Well, we're down 3-1. I shouldn't be talking like this. Like, oh, yeah, we'll be fine. No, this is win or stay home, We got to win to get back to Memphis. I mean, this game is everything right now. This is basically our season right now. And because, of course, this is only game 5, I'm not going to really rush it. Good shot by Suggs. Good pass. Is that Fleming on the assist? And right now, we're red hot. And it's kind of weird because I thought, man, we're at home. We're going to split. We're going to at least split. We might even get 2 games. And here we are in an 0-2 hole. And then we go to Memphis and get slaughtered in game 3. I like the way we're playing defense right now. We are playing some really good defense right now.
Here's Jackson.
Jackson wide open. Not it now.
Pass to Williams.
Get it back.
Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs.
Got it! Right in the paint!
He takes that one out and powers it through.
Suggs!
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want.
Yes, sir.
Well, what I love is the game plan is solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Now here's Jackson. How quiet so far.
Good rebound.
For his first points of the game.
I like the way we're playing the defense right now. Wide open Fleming. Knocks it down.
And they're behind right now because they're
15-2.
It's that simple.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions.
And Morant turns the ball over.
James, outside. Pass to Suggs. And he's going for the UPL.
Nope. That pass by Fleming.
Here's Payne. And here's Jackson.
2 on him.
Oh, they can't stop.
I like the way we're playing defense against Jackson right now.
Goes up.
It's not your shot.
Now nothing happened. rebound as he misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Only 1 of 5. I think he's taking too many shots. Needs to pass it.
Yes. Nice assist from Jackson.
Needs to pass it. But at the same time, you know, if he's wide open, he's got to get the shots. It depends on who gets open. And I think I set the pick and roll like that. The pick and roll is basically for anyone who can get open. And if he gets open, you know, he's got to take the shot. But I really just want him to facilitate the offense. I really don't want him to be the offense. Morant on Suggs, not a good shot. And you can see the Grizzlies trying to make it on run.
Oh, and he got the seal on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot you.
Second team foul.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite the easiness.
John Wall. At the line for 2.
Going second overall in 2019, John Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
Shame about Morant. I haven't even talked about this the whole series about his latest issues, you know. You kind of have to blame the culture a little bit. I mean, it just is what it is, man. I mean, when you're young like that in your 20s, and the culture is basically like this whole, you know, tough, thuggish sort of culture, man, and it's perceived as cool and swaggy and all that, and it's what the girls like, you know. It's like, yeah, a lot of guys are gonna do it because a lot of guys do a lot of crap to appeal to women, which is dumb, you know. Especially when you have $230 million, man. You got $230 million and you're worried. Basically, you don't have to do any of that stuff when you're an NBA player and you have $230 million. There's certain things you don't have to do good going inside for Fleming. There's a lot of things you don't have to do. You know, you don't have to be that guy. You don't. You make $230 million. You can have your shoe and your commercials and all that stuff. You can set yourself, you not only yourself, but your children and your children's children for the rest of their lives. Playing basketball, you know, it's a tough sport. I think this is why I respect sports so much, man. These guys get paid a lot of money and people have their problem with it. But at the same time, these guys get in the gym. They're always working on their bodies. They put in a lot of work to be the best at what they do. Oh, my God, and Fleming's turned the ball over. So I don't understand the whole argument of, you know, well, athletes, they're overpaid. They're getting paid what the people the people who own the teams want to pay them. And they're going to get paid. And they do things that me and you can't do. Oh, we're starting to miss shots. And I hope it just doesn't end up with us crippling ourselves defensively right now. Fleming on Morant. Surprised he didn't make that. Comes Bridges. Turns it over. Oh, man, we're turning the ball over. We're starting to... And Bane wide open. Nails it. But these guys make a ton of money and because they do things that we just cannot do. I respect the hell out of athletes, man. You can look down on them, but at the end of the day, you can say they're spoiled or whatever, but you can't do what they do. That's why you watch. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. You can't do it. None of us can do it, you know? And that's just facts, man. And I think their backups are in, but I think we're having all our backups come in. And I was going to go ahead and sim it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep watching it. So the whole John Morant thing, I'm like, yeah, he needs to calm his ass down and worry about getting his team out of the first round or the second round of the playoffs. That's what he needs to be worrying about. They were embarrassed by the Lakers, who are now getting embarrassed by the Nuggets. I don't think it's an embarrassment, though. I think the Nuggets are just a really good team. I mean, I just think that team, when you count the starters and your bench, they're an all-around basketball team. They're an all-around basketball team. So they're doing, I think they're doing what they should do when you're a team that are loaded like that. You have a good bench. You didn't go out and spend a whole bunch of money, Tillman. You didn't go out and spend a bunch of money like, the Suns, who pretty much, went and got Kevin Durant and basically traded away parts of their team that were good off the bench, because you wanted KD. And KD is great, but KD, when your bench comes in, you're basically handicapped. Speaking of bench, hope my bench can, do what they did during the regular season. Rubio. Rubio likes that. Rubio was, of course, started the expansion. He was with Seattle when the expansion started. He was the guy. Suggs was coming off the bench for him. Or did I start Suggs? I think I started Suggs a lot more. But Rubio was coming off the bench for him. Or I think I switched it every now and again because Suggs was a rookie and was not really that good. Back to the game. And this game's getting close again. And the Grizzlies are on a run. We came in with all the momentum, and they're selling it down. And we're turning the ball over way too much. Burke, stop Rubio. Euro step.
Rubio's got his second basket of the game. They closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Oh, what's up with these turnovers, man? Everybody's turning the ball over. Everybody's turning the ball over.
Inside.
And Tillman. Yep, that was a great pass.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, those 2 points don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused.
Oh, Tillman with the block.
There's 38 seconds left to play.
Good steal. We need some defense, man. More than baskets, we need to stop them defensively. Of course, we still need the baskets. Atkins wide open. No. Not a shooter. He gets his at the rim. And nobody's. Oh. We were up 15-2. I knew the run was good. I knew they were going to make a run. And that's how we end the first quarter.
Over Rubio. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Yeah, I mean, we had a big run to start, but they had a run to end it. Still, it's going to be a competitive game. Of course, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to the fourth quarter and see if we can win a game on our home floor, man, because if we don't, we're staying home. We're not going back to Memphis. And I want us to go back to Memphis. I want us back at Memphis. So we're going to make it happen. Hopefully we can Make this a game in the fourth quarter. Oh, we make a game in the fourth quarter. I might have to just do this game and leave you guys because I got to go to work. But I wanted to get game 5 in. Right now, we are not doing good. The wheels have fallen off. Can we get a run? Is our season over? Can we make another run? They made their run. I made my run. They made their run. Can we make another run? Okay, good. We're back in it. Let's just get it in the fourth quarter, guys. Oh, no. Come on. We keep falling behind. And I think our season's over. I think our season's done. Of course, we'll watch the ending together. We'll cry together. We couldn't get a win. Just hard to believe we couldn't get a win on our home floor.
Memphis needs to get off the shot. And here's
hard to believe, man. We couldn't get a win on our home floor. And we didn't get swept. So that was good, but to not get a game on our home floor, man, is really, really depressing. We were pretty good at home all year. Right now, we just need to get some shots to go. We need some shots to go. We need some stops. Minute 23 to go. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to be staying home. Really good season, though. Really enjoyed it. I enjoy this game. I'm probably going to take a small break from it a little bit. I got DeMontre James and the Detroit Lions back in the playoffs. Want to see how we do there with that. Mike Cobbs, I'm still doing that. I got to do a Super Mega Baseball 3 video for the last game I'm doing for Super Mega Baseball 3. Because as y'all know, Super Mega Baseball 4 is coming out. So I'm going to try to get into that. I want to get more into the show. But I'm going to do this off season. But it's probably be a minute. I could take my time with it. But I'm ready to get into season 4. I'll be ready to get into season 4 of this series pretty soon. Should be good. Shoot it. Makes it. But just not enough time, man. Just not enough time. Yeah. Saying they won't be done. Well, I don't care. I need to see this game.
Here's Malone.
It's disappointing, though. I'm disappointed.
They won it. Next up, conference semifinals. They really took control of this series in impressive fashion. And now they're on to the second round.
Hopefully this is some momentum they can continue to build upon. That energy will make them difficult to contend with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man, it's the climb. It's the climb, man. You got to go through this as a young team. We made the play-in tournament last year. This year we made a 7-game series and got booted out of the first round. Now we're going to try to see if we can get to the semifinals and then soon the Western Conference Finals and soon the final. I have a long time for this series. This series is not going anywhere. I don't know how long I'll be covering it on YouTube, but I'm going to always keep playing this thing because I got the universe I kind of wanted. 20 points for Suggs, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 9 of 20, 2 for 5, 0 for 4. It's I needed a bigger game from him. I really did. I think Elton James held pretty good, 5 and 9. I think he did pretty good. We're going to work on Joffrey Fleming during the offseason. He's going to get better as a shooter. Bridges was kind of off. I think that didn't help. Williams gave me all he could give me. Horace Moss. Burke was terrible. But he shouldn't have got that many minutes anyway. So I don't think he only was in there for 11 minutes. But he was terrible. Pascal didn't do nothing for me. O'Connor was really bad. He had 22 minutes and he's 2.7 rebounds, 0 for 4, 0 for 3, shouldn't have been shooting. And Atkins didn't score any points because he's supposed to get points at the rim. He's not a shooter. And Sengun might as well not have been in the game. And Thompson might as well not have been in the game. This may be the last time we see Thompson as a Seattle Sonic. He's old, and we need to get younger. What did the Grizzlies do? John Morant, 17, 2, 11 assists. That's really good on the assists, man. Good God. I don't see where they just dominated us, though. Because you'd think that someone would have scored like the way they score like 22 or 23 points or so. But just a good team, man. They just get it done, man. It was a hard opponent. It was a hard first draw opponent, man. You look at the total game. They had 10 free throws. Fast break points went to us. Points in paint. And my bench got outscored. That's usually a telltale sign that we're going to lose. Assists, yeah, they killed us. Rebounds, we got killed. Just not our best game. We just couldn't get a win at home. We just couldn't do it. We got killed in the second quarter. Third quarter, we made a run, but it was too late, and the fourth quarter was just too close. We just couldn't pull away. And our season is over. Seattle Sox have been eliminated. Man, I went in to work an hour later just to find this out. Well, I guess in a way it's a good thing. I get it out of the way. You get it out of the way. But Memphis is going. Memphis is going to the semifinal. Baltimore got eliminated by Toronto. They're the top seed. And you guys will see what happens with when I do the offseason videos, you'll find out who won everything. But we are in off-season mode. We're not going to have a top draft pick. We did get Joffrey Fleming, but who's going to be here, man? Burke, I don't think he's going to be here. Tador might get better, but I think he wants to leave anyway. I might let him go into free agency. Stevens is old. Might want to get rid of him. Pascal, I think he did pretty good. He's 27 years old. Might re-sign him. He's not 30 yet. Connor, I want to still keep him because he's 19. Thomas was probably going to be gone. Moss, I don't know. Thompson will be probably gone. Burke's definitely going to be gone. And we got to get everybody better. And Elden James might be used as trade bait. I don't know. I kind of want to keep him. When he's on, but most of the time he's off. Got a lot to think about. But, still a great season. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the ride. Hate it ends that way without us not even getting the 7-game playoff series we wanted, but not getting a game on our home floor. This is what you play the games for. You play the games to get a playoff series and to have the first 2 games on your home court. and you don't get one game. Kind of depressing. But we'll go on. The offseason will be coming up pretty soon. Probably not this week, probably next week. You will get an off-season video. I might do it by next week. I'm not sure. I'm going to step away a little bit from this series, just a little bit, though. It was a long, long season, and we almost got swept in the first round after having having the best season since the Seattle Sonics came back to Seattle. So I have to process all this. Got to find out the way I want to attack the off season. But this series is definitely not over. There will be at least a season 4 I cover on YouTube. But after that, it's probably a series that will probably be not on YouTube anymore, unless something big happens and I'll post the videos for it. But as of right now, this series will continue. But I am going to take a break from it. Got things going on with DeMontre James, got Mike Cobbs, got Super Mega Baseball 4 coming up. Need to do something with the show. So I got other things I can put my hat in before I dive back into Seattle Sonics basketball. Guys, it's been great. This video will be should be posted on Monday. I'm doing it now here on Sunday. Appreciate you guys who checked out this series, people who just view the darn thing. I wish I get some more likes, but just you guys viewing it means the world to me. I mean, it's been really awesome. I really appreciate it. But I hate losing. I hate losing. You love to win, but you hate to lose. I think that's anybody. Especially when you see the team progressing the way they did. But season 4, we're going to get back into season 4. This series is not over. I don't care if 2K24 comes out. I don't care. 2K23, I don't care. I got the universe I wanted. I got the team I wanted. We're going to keep pushing till the wheels fall off on this series. And at least season 4. Season 4 is definitely going to be covered. After that, we're going to change the way we do it. But I want to see we every year we get better. So I'm just hoping next year we win a series. We win a home playoff game. We'll just have to see. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out, and I appreciate everybody who cared to watch it. You know, it's not going to stop though. Next year we'll be back. The Sonics will be back. We will be back, and we will win a playoff series. I don't know how I'm going to do it though. This team may look a little bit different, but I think we got the building blocks in place. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.